2, 3, in the place to be.
I like to introduce myself. My name is
And it goes a little something like this.
Going way back to the early days.
Way back in the days when hip-hop began.
For all the pioneers, I'm going way back.
Love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when.
listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this.
From the gutter style. Real beats plus real rhymes equals the Pioneers Hip Hop Show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane FM.
Whirlwind D on KFM.
Yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill. And you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy, get lost.
Now we are ready if you are ready.
Welcome to this month's Pioneers Hip Hop Show on the Big Daddy that is Kane FM. Big shout out to the legendary Disorder and the Dub Chronicles show, which has been blazing the airways on Kane FM for the last 2 hours, always playing back to back dope. For those of you new to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show, each month we focus on an aspect of hip hop history, sharing the stories and tales of the time, as well as of course playing those essential jams. Now last month we stopped back in time at September 1987, playing a smorgasbord of dope cuts from the month as guided by the Groove Sales Hip Hop Chart with a heavy dose of news from that time. Previously, we've looked at everything from hip-hop white labels to regional scenes such as Philly and Knots, as well as shining a light on unsung heroes like the late, great Paul C. Now, you can catch our previous shows over on the Whirlwind D YouTube channel. A huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, and of course for all the comments and chat. So this month we return to our Way Back When series, and we're going to shine a light on October 1988, playing a selection of tracks taken from the Groove Hip Hop Sales Chart as published in Echoes, and as well as this we paint a picture of the period through the news of that month. We also feature our underground selection, which is brimming with fresh cuts that, although super dope, wouldn't actually chart in 1988. Finally, we've got a splash of dope new music to play at the end of the show, including my new single with Jar One, as well as the brand new Atmosphere album. What a package that is. The new Master Ace and Tom Caruana album. Can't wait to get my slice of wax there. My man Dan Brown, Remark and Murmur, Uncle Mike Nitro alongside Speaks, and my man Chrome. Anyway, before that, let's get into the history and the number 30 sound on the 22nd of October. It's Priority 1.
I'm a solo poet, that means I rock alone. If there ain't no mic, give me a megaphone. I still move the crowd, make them scream out loud. Keep showing my stuff till they totally rap. So I'll lend the lyrics if you lend an ear. Like 7-Up, I'm clean, I'm crisp, and I'm clearer than most MCs, or should I say wannabes. I'll take them one-on-one, better yet in threes. I'm a South Bronx resident, that's quite evident. Me run for players, I don't wanna be president. I'm poetical, not political. This priority one, that's critical. We're coming off like clothes off a stripper. Girls so hot, so smoke from their zippers. I'm cold chillin', just like a villain. For sick MCs, Ron, the lights, penicillin. I'm gonna cure you. I'm sure there's a few who pick up mics and wanna do what I do, but don't try it. You'll end up flat on your back. In other words, New Jacks. On the strength, I'll go the extra length. Run the lights, been rocking rhymes ever since he was 10. But that was 10 years ago. I've earned the right since then to be considered a professional. Me, I'm not an amateur. And priority one is here to damage your mind. your body and soul, which means we're gonna take control and unfold like paper. Minus the wrinkles, the beats like ice cream, rhymes are like sprinkles. If I want, I use a comb for a mic. You wanna lick, you wanna lick, you wanna lick. Psych, poetical prince, grand supreme on the throne. Like Patti LaBelle would sing, I'm on my own. But yo, that's half true. I brought the whole crew, JV, Naquan, Smitty B, and Louie Lou. We came to terminate those of you who perpetrate. Word to Herb on the strength, I couldn't wait to entertain you and give no slack. And if you say I give slack, Ronda Light was spaghetti, Smitty B would be sauce. But I'm the grand supreme and Smitty B is the boss. Navigator of the fader, kicking the cut, Smitty B. What? Show 'em what's up.
You got it. Okay with it.
Call me Scotty, cause now I'm gonna beam ya up to this dope rhyme, because it's mine. If I was coke, you don't wanna line. I'm like a hip-hop hooker, my rhymes are tricks. You treat me like Purdue and just pick off my lyrics, cause you're just a faker. Forget the paramedics, call the undertakers. I'm like a drug and you're cold-fiending. Wanna be like me, stop daydreaming. Ron Delight is now on the map. Try to knock me off. Another Priority One production. Whoa. I'm the mighty Mike lyricist, grand supreme of rap and rhyme, MC Ron Delight. By my side is my right hand man Naquan. On the 1 and 2 we got the scratch master Smitty B. Programming the dope, deaf, devastating beats of my homeboys Louie Lou and JV1, and that's the dope stuff. Yeah, out of here.
103.7 Kane FM.
I'm here to bust your shit, the mastermind and manuscript, the force of extremity. My rhymes are the remedy. You can't deal with the T-R-A-G. Rap nihilist, flowing like Pegasus, rhyming as easily as the obvious. I bust your head, pulsating, rotating. The jam is generating with the motion I'm creating. I'm the boy wonder, tragic super duper, raised in the rich cause I'm a Queensbridge trooper. The rebel of the treble, the ebony prince. 88 is on the way, I make a big difference. I make it visual and intellectually clear. The rebel is here. Great kids turning flesh to dust, and knocking all boots is a definite must. Cause I'm havoc, tragedy, tragic. There are many ways to explain my magic. The explanatory category best fits me, cause my lyrics are called sweet poetry. And I'm sick of being boys just hipping and hopping it. I have you saying, damn boy, shorty be dropping it. Back in the 60s, to know is to know it. And I'm the last remaining of the world's last poet. Talkologist infinity from when I begin. And to disapprove the trash is a mortal sin. Diabolical gangster, hoodlum and genius. I write poetry when I find it convenient. Snap a stage in half like a polar bear. The rebel is here. I drop words you won't find in a dictionary. I write rhymes to improve my vocabulary. Drama, art, English education. And I'm the man, I design the animation. Mentally in which I control. The equalizer rises up on your FM mode, in which I use with telepath. And it's who's on your phonograph. I confuse your conscience and boggle your brain. You may think that I'm sick, but I'm perfectly sane. I design my rhymes with architectural construction, but that's another story, a different function. You see, it's mandatory to invoke fear. The rebel is here. pulsating in my lungs. Queensbridge Projects is where I'm from. Wicked like a witch doing sorcery with a book and a pen and my MIC. The outstanding ovation when things get drastic. You keep fantasizing while I'm fantastic. Black magic, flowing smooth but strong, and I'll have you rocking and shocking. Episode to the Cornega posse. My man from Uptown, Joe the Boss, down with the Mutant posse. To my right hand MC Core. To Big Daddy Kane. My man Nut and Kool Cecil, down with the Supreme Team in Jamaica. Can't forget the 40 Busters. My man Darren getting paid on the dime.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Say what? Come on, Sam. Yeah. Educated man from the motherland. You see, they call me a star, but that's not what I am. I'm a jungle brother, a true blue brother, and I've been to many places you'll never discover. Step to my side, suckers run and hide. Africa's in the house, they get petrified. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because they can't stand the sight of the jungle. They never fight a fuss, they never curse or cuss. They just stand on the side and stare at us. They get out of line, I put them on a vine and give them one big push for all mankind. There ain't nothing to it, I just go ahead and do it. I lay down the jungle sound and run right through it. And when I'm on the mic, I never stutter or stumble, cause I'm a jungle brother, straight out the jungle.
Cool and quiet, but quick to start up a riot. I write the rhyme, bums insist to bite it. I wear no gold around my neck, just black medallions. I show the homes of 3 black stallions. I don't care for fear, cause fear fears me. Out of 10 ways of dying, the first Mike G. I'm harder than the hardest hard can get. Africa and I was Sammy B's on the set. I kicked the rhyme to the girl and she became my pet. I left the sucker some juice and now he's still in debt. The sucker said he wasn't scared but still in all he sweat. A poor man became rich because on me he bet. My brother's searching high and low, they're looking for me. Where will they find me?
In the JUNGLE.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Struggle to live,
struggle to survive, struggle just to stay alive. Cause inside the jungle, either you do or you die. You got to be aware, you got to have the jungle life. Take it from a brother who knows, my friend. The animals and cannibals will do you in.
cut your throat, stab you in the back. The untamed animals just don't know how to act. It's unbelievable, uncivilized. And now I'm starting to realize the danger in the jungle. The jungle means danger. Tension intense, hearts filled with anger. Men killing men just because of one's color. In this lifetime, I see nothing dumber, so I think before I make a move, make sure my rhyme goes along with the groove. Never backing on a brother when it's time to rumble. My name's Mike G, and I'm straight out in the jungle.
Yo, this is DJ Money Shot from the Allergies crew, and you are listening to my man, Whirlwind D, on Kane FM. Pin back your ears, let's check out some more of these pioneers. Peace!
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. If you've just joined us tonight, we have touched down in October 1988 and we're playing a selection of dope cuts as guided by the Groove Hip Hop sales charts of the time. So before we get stuck into the music that we just played, let's set the scene. So we're nearly a year on from last month's show. Last month's show, as I say, was September 1987. And by this time, what is often referred to as hip-hop's golden age was already in full swing, with so many great moments already. By October 1988, Public Enemy had already released the seminal It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, and classic albums from the likes of Big Daddy Kane, EPMD, Run DMC, Markey, the Jungle Brothers, and many more had already hit the streets. With Critical Beatdown and more about to come, this period would change hip-hop forever. Now, the period also marked a changing of the guard, which was often alluded to in various releases. Up to this point, legendary artists such as Spoonie G, Curtis Blow, Melly Mel, and others had, despite falling sales, continued to push forward. But in many ways, this new school explosion would see many, but not all, Kool Mo D being an exception of those old school legends, start to step back a little. Now, the same could also be said in the UK, with Music of Life now dominant, and pioneers like Dizzy Heights, Hard Rock Soul Movement, and Junior G either stepping away or embarking on new ventures aside from hip hop. Okay, let's talk about what we just heard. So first up, we played a brilliant and these days very expensive 12-inch single from Priority One called I Can't Go For That. Such a jam, and that stood at number 30 on the 22nd of October. From there we moved to probably my favourite all-time producer, engineer all-star Marl, and a track called The Rebel featuring Tragedy, taken from his brilliant In Control Volume 1. Now, In Control held the number 30 spot as well, but on the 29th of October. For a final track, we moved to the Jungle Brothers' incredible debut album and the title cut, Straight Out the Jungle, which was number 28 on the 1st of October and a former number 1 in the Groove Hip Hop sales chart. And I'd like to dedicate that little volley of cuts to William Madden, part of the Belfast City Breakers. May you rest in peace. Someone who did so much for the scene over in Northern Ireland. Got to give a big shout out to my man John McCann, of course, as well, and the whole BCB crew. Okay, let's continue with the countdown and one of those legendary old school MCs who, despite stepping away for a while after 1988, released some brilliant tracks in 88, and this is one of them. Chief Rocker Bizzie B and I Don't Play.
Hit me! Oh man, there he goes again. He's still kicking flavor. It's me, that's right, Bizzie B. I'm gonna toss it off a little something like this. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't play. You know why? Cause I'm the microphone rocker, deaf rhyme sayer. My name is Bizzie B and I'm a player. I used to go outside with the guys, commit the robberies. It was an exercise, just like the job to me. Scheming and leaning on the girl in the hallway. She screamed under the stairs cause we went all the way. If y'all not dumb, I had girls by the dozen. But when I first got some was from my cousin Maybelline. She was mean, she was 19. She said she see me scheming in the Playboy magazine. Her mama caught her, slapped us down like dominoes. She told her sister, and now my cousin mama knows. We did the hoochie coochie, and now I'm dead. Cause we was half naked kissing in my mama's bed. She called my pops on the phone, he was mad. I hid his gun away, cause when Pop got home, he don't play. Word up, y'all. Oh man, when he got home, I was really scared. He had them old big fat hands and smacked me upside my head. I wasn't going for that, you know what I'm saying? Word up, Pop never played, and I ain't gonna play with him this time, cause I'm out of here. Word. Do it, Pimpy, do it. Guess what, y'all? I'm the player. You know this might sound odd, I'm not built by Mattel, but I was made by God Almighty as he made a decree. He said thou will have the power to devour on the MICROPHONE. Thanks to many, to plenty, the rest will be your enemies, the rest can be your friends. You see the best is around, that mean you must be serious, biz. Meaning don't mess around, don't have step, don't grin, don't smile, don't don't laugh, maintain your cool. Never give a fool an autograph, cheat or steal or lie. Don't take the shortcut and then you never use an alibi. Cause your rhymes will be divine, but you're on mine. Why? Because you living on my time. So while you writing your rhymes, remember when the doctor spanked you on your behind. I looked at the doc and all I had to say is don't fuck with the biz, doc, because I don't play. I don't play. Hit it. Yeah. I don't play. I'ma continue kicking flavor, alright? I'm a cannibal, and I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat, high barbarians of rhymes. I'm designed like a sword, and I can break in to take the things that I can't afford. I cash money, gold, and even champagne. 500 miles an hour in the fast lane. You all know that I'm good to go. I'm like a grand piano, yo, you're just a Casio. I'm like Cold Man, I fear no man. And if you wanna battle, go find another man. You're like dead meat, don't be facetious. Huh, you come in peace or leave in pieces. I don't play. Word up. Here we go, y'all. Guess what? Y'all, I wrote my name on the White House wall. I got a standing ovation in Carnegie Hall. And when I'm rapping on the mic, I give my all and all. Plus I'm about to blow up, I'm gonna do it for y'all. I said from London and France, the world rocks with me. Through Italy, Rome, and even Germany. And to Hawaii, they don't understand it. How could the biz rock the whole damn planet? I went into the Dakotas, to the Carolinas. I'm a game of dice behind the Great Wall of China. Can do 100 push-ups, sometimes it hurts. But right now, y'all, I got to do my work. I'm busy beyond the mic, and all I have to say is don't mess with the biz, the biz. I said I don't mess with the biz. Ha, 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 I don't mess with the biz. Why? I don't play. I don't play. Use the echo. I don't. Hey. Sucker.
Kane FM.
I'm here, yes, it's glamorous, and this you can't resist. I'm sweeter than Swiss Miss Coco, who snatch up the mic and go loco. Treat you like a stepchild and go wild with my style. So sit back, relax, hold on to your hat, cause I'm a rapper, not fake chatting. What I mean by that is I could be a shady lady, and if you don't know, glamorous is running this, and I'm good to go. I'm sexy and I'm sassy and I'm dope on the rope. I make you scatter to the Vatican and pray to the Pope. With the wisdom so wise, with the wit to rise, you can't handle the scandal when I vandalize. Your brain also take your heart, then break. Treat you like a sassy girl, falling and flake. Soft as a flower with power to do damage. Hit you like a hammer and still manage to be sweet and look good and kicking around that you could. Not even tame with the flame boy, and you should rest your pest. You can't take my spot, cause I'm in the juice crew, and I seduce you so fly that I should have wings of a plane. And glamorous, I insist, it's not a plain game. Whether fast or slow, you'll know, you'll go and flow with the pro, cause I'm good to go. Jeans, I fit them. Guys, I upset them, then forget them. Cause sore parted suckers that make me sick, then gets a joke and you'll be choking off the rhymes that I kick. Yeah, but this lady there is a man, and if I was a singer, I'd use a band. You're slim and I'm flam, I'm slim but slam, and when I get off the mic, I say, damn, I'm good to go. My homegirl a pound, turn around, cause you know I'm down to grab a toy boy MC by the neck, sign my name on his back, and put him in check, cause I'm the beauty. The bassline's the beast, the masterpiece that I release will only increase and get higher as I get flyer. So I advise you not to try a girl like me, cause like Alexis, I'm ruthless. Try to rip and you'll be toothless, cause I drop the line. and set out the rhymes. I'm doing it, chewing it, getting you and you in it. So get on the good foot and don't forget to put your shoe in it. You ruin it. For those who got it down pat. You want the rest of it, come jot it down. Black, I'm slim and petite, can never be a fatty. Cooler than a young peppermint patty. Cuter than a kitten, I don't be babysitting. You want a babysitter, go and get a girl that's tricky. Cause I'ma be kicking the rhymes, going for mine while you be dancing like Gregory Hines. And at the end of my show, you go, whoa, yo, Glamorous, she's good to go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Yo, what up, Ski?
Yo, what up, Flynamic?
Yeah, man, that's 88, man. We gotta put him back on the Bizzie boy tip again.
You right.
You know we down with the payroll now. Word the roll. Check it out, man. I'ma kick the trap set. D gon' fly the steel. I want you to drop some science on these hip hoppers.
What's this? I'm Dylan Dope. Standing before me is a sucker, I'm the doc, I cure him. Where is the antidote? Who has the serum? Maybe if I injected a few lines into your mind, you will find that I'm superior when it comes to rhymes. More than a knack, see, I have a concept, a method, a style that keeps me one step ahead of competition. That's why I can't be touched. You're not enough. Me, I'm just too much. See, I'm Will, also known as a supreme one, a bad son of a gun. Competition, none. Break, breather, give me neither. I'll discombobulate a sucker with the speed of a breeze. So smooth, so fluent. Less than a second before your rhyme is ruined. No wasted moves, each line accounted for. If I want more, I'll explore to my natural environment. Comprehend, I drop my pen when it's time for retirement. Oh my goodness, let's get back on track. I was in the process of calling you whack. Naturally, you figure that I'm highly intelligent. You left no clue, no trace or hint. So, Wilski is not convinced. You're fresh. Nonsense. You approach me with rhymes that you wrote for 86. This is 88, and I learned some new tricks. Styles change with time. Let me be frank. Homeboy, update your rhyme. I'm Dylan Dope. I'm Dylan Dope. The supreme one is back, MC will ski. As I told you, I'm a soldier, searching for the enemy. Swinging at you just with the force of a ton. I got notches on my mic from all the battles I won. Yo, I'm the head hunter. Beware if you're a fronter. Can't rhyme? Better be a fast runner. Bring a mic, I'll bring one. Listed as a mean one. Not too many MCs can hang with the supreme one. From North Kakalaki, and I never dress tacky. Boys try to catch me. Of course the posse bat me. We rockin' MCs, you got a long way to go. I plant my words like a seed. Watch it grow into a funky composition with leaves. Your mouth open, there's no hole, can't cope. Will ski is cold and can't play a guitar. Got fans like a rock star, bad to the bone. Punch like a boxer, coming out hard. Built like a fortress. On my dresser drawer is your girlfriend's portrait. You call it rap, and I say no. It's plain and simple. I'm Dylan Dope. I'm Dylan Dope. You won't dope. Well, this is dope as it gets. The supreme one, that's me, physically and mentally fit. My rhymes labeled as hard, you can't do this, you knew this. So I put yourself through this. No, I'm not conceited. Of course I've been defeated. Don't diss because I want to, I diss because you need it. Big words unnecessary. Took from a dictionary. My rhymes come from the mind, making me legendary. Hardcore, plus a little more. MC will ski and the rhymes won't bore. I have win, allowing me to rap again and again. On a scale of 1 to 10, I rate an 11. Why 88, not 87? Been played too close, yo, you best start stepping. Understand or is there no hope? Let me explain. I'm Dylan Dope.
Okay, I see it's all about that grasp, right? You got to have a full grasp of hip hop, or you need to get out the business.
So what are you saying?
You're Dylan Dope.
Yeah, what's going on, party people? It's your boy Mikey D of the LA Posse and Main Source, and now I represent elements of hip hop. So right now you're tuned in to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show with my man DJ Whirlwind D right here on Kane 103.7 FM. Come on, y'all, keep it locked, man. This is where real hip hop lives.
Yo, D, I was just messing with this beat in the lab, and I thought, you know what? Let me just pass him this beat, rock 32 bars straight, and we're gone. What are you saying?
Tonight is all about October 1988, and our selection is guided by the Groove Hip Hop sales charts of the time as published in Echo's music newspaper. Now, before returning to the music and those chart positions, don't forget that we have a slew of brand new music at the tail end of the show, including the awesome new Atmosphere album, my single alongside Jar One, and tracks from Remark and Murmur, Buckers the Realist and Chrome, Uncle Mike Nitro, Master Ace and Tom Caruana, and Dan Brown. So much good music to come. Now, before getting into the music itself, more evidence that hip-hop was exploding on all levels were the amount of artists coming to the UK. Now, in October 1988 alone, we saw Public Enemy, Run DMC, EPMD and Stetsasonic all touch down in London. Unfortunately, however, alongside this proliferation came increased violence in shows, and again in October alone there were reports of violence at many shows, including a fight nearly breaking out between Hijack and EPMD at the Rush Management Party on the 8th of October at the Ivor Novello Rooms, as well as a Bronx father being stabbed at the Dope Jam show in Long Island, which featured Kool Mo D, BDP, Eric B and Rakim and Dougie Fresh. So it was a real shame. So much good music going on, but too much violence at that time. Also on the topic of gigs was news of the opening night of the Run's House show in London, featuring Run DMC and PE, supported by Derek B, where actually you may remember Professor Griff wouldn't show up because he was detained at the airport for possessing a knife. Interesting times, but of course the hip-hop world would unite to counteract some of this. More on that later on in the show. So first up we played Bizzie B in a cut called I Don't Play, a welcome return for the Chief Rocker, who held the number 27 spot on the 1st of October. From there we moved to the Juice Crew and MC Glamorous's solo and now highly sought after 12-inch single Good to Go on Prism Records. Such a dope jam. Big up to MC Glamorous, and that was at number 23 on the 1st of October. Interestingly, that particular record you would think it would be, but it wasn't actually produced by Marley Marl, and instead it was credited to an ex-CD3 member, Carlos Savory. However, there is a rumour that Howie T might have actually produced the tracks but hadn't been credited, and I have to say, listening to that, I wouldn't be surprised. Finally, we moved to the sophomore single from North Carolina crew, the Bizzie Boys, and a track called Dope, the number 21 sound on the 22nd of October. Of course, MC Wilski from the Bizzie Boys, later on known as Ski, would go on to work with the likes of Jay-Z and Camp Lo, to name a few. Okay, it's about that time to move into our underground selection and a debut from Greg Nice and Smooth B.
Look, stare, you can scope because nice and smooth is like dope on the road. Because nice and smooth is like dope on the road. A cyclop has one eyeball. Hello, Dolly, Lacaja 4. I can rip cause my name's not Biff. I drink a Heineken. Well, I smoke a spit. I caught a Kizab, paid the Tizab. Jump out, brought a boot up inside. Ooh, man, damn dag, forgot my do-rag like Popeye needs spinach. The beat is the C-hack. My name is Greg Nice, I got gusto. I got a little booty and she better not be no hoe. On the mic, I'll never diss. And if I diss, you know what you can't kiss. Don't kiss me, I'm not a star. I eat beef, not caviar. No chauffeur, no Benz car. Down nice and smooth, and we're gonna go far. Look, stare, you can scope because nice and smooth is like dope on the road. Looking out
shield and a sword. As my mind can conceive this, then I believe it. My hands receive it, and therefore I must achieve it. Then I have no other alternative than to show the party people just how I live. See, I emerged from a level called ground, and like an atom radiates, I developed from the elements. Then I saw a vision of greatness, so I proceeded to follow a path where only warriors go. I found the glow, I learned to know to go with the flow. I've grown, but must continue to grow. I'm like the sun, or should I say the North Star? A black pearl, or maybe I'm a quasar. I'm bright as hell, sometimes it even scares me. How in the world could one MC be so deep? I don't creep like a frog, I leap, and I reap what I sow, and so what I reap. My lyrics seep into your soul and gain control. This is a fact, not rigmarole. I'm icy cold, but warm like a mink stove. See, I've been writing rhymes since I was prenatal. I have a lust and hunger for stage. My attraction is fatal. If I were to categorize me, I'd be a bigger surprise than human eyes can see.
Look, stare, you can score. Nice and smooth is like dough on the road. Nice and smooth is like dough on the road. Nice and smooth is like dough on the road. Teddy Ted, the late night rocker, gets a little tipsy when he drinks a little vodka, but his hands stay steady on the wheels of steel. You duck DJs, y'all know the deal.
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
Took years to build.
So good, so right. To explain the first jam. So good, so right. The cut, the rhyme with the band. Remember one, two, it's on strength. So you didn't understand the length.
The science of biology is debate. Concentrate on the physical law of gravitation. God's fate is great and man perceives this. Ladies, baby, show his greatness. I be the power and refinements the path. Here to make knowledge born on high supreme mathematics. Break it, take it, to build and destroy. Show proven science, my voice will convoy that. Best part reality, naturally I plant a seed. Cause I'm a poet, I manifest art, the start you can't trace. Don't waste your time, is a master of illusion. Realizing, moving slower and faster. Master all lyrics, safe in spirit. And it's time for you to hear it. Theoretically, I have the powers of God, Lord, and swine. Other than yourself and health is important for a long, strong life. Destiny found the family. You know what? It's time to open your mind and bear witness to my philosophy known as righteousness. Purification of the mind coincides to this. Knowledge is the source, making things persist. Reality's clear when the brain obtains. The wisdom is born, the understanding you gain. When your life is shaken, it begins to rain. If you're true to yourself, the light maintains. When you fall off the ledge, the edge is a stumble. Your mind's in a box, the wall's gonna crumble. You fall off the ledge, your thoughts don't speak. You're blind, deaf, doomed. Reality's weak. The understanding goes on when our self-knowledge is born. The destination is set from this time on. Like salmon upstream, born to be supreme. Water burning, evaporates the steam. Brilliance is clear, and understanding's the cream. For what it's worth, I love the earth, look in my direction. Embedded magnetic, bringing forth reflection. Swine on your mind, only causing infection. Proper education activates correction everywhere.
Robustus riddle.
Kane FM.
or you'll be missing quality lyrics. So stop wishing, give it up. It's just a taste, so live it up. Or you will waste your chance. This is a hip hop beat, so dance. All the others are weak. Yo, I'm here to say that I don't play that. MCs relay that when you play back. That if you play with sway, then you will play at. The madness is overwhelming me. To expose you to a different kind of melody tech. You make the beat, and yo, I bust the rhyme. Is it time for that funky break?
From the US to UK, my crew is cold crushing. I'm either out digging for gems or we're discussing them. With the deal, y'all, this is Oxygen representing vinyl veterans. And if I ain't out digging in the crates, I'm listening to the Pioneers of Hip Hop show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane 103.7 FM. The realness, y'all.
Pioneers Hip Hop Show, Kane FM, Guildford in the house. If you've just joined us this evening, tonight it's all about hip hop in October 1988, and we find ourselves in the underground section of the show. Now, for each Way Back When installment, we have an underground selection which allows us to play some tracks from the period that wouldn't chart despite their brilliance. So first up, we played a track called Dope on a Rope, which was the debut for Nice and Smooth, at the time called Greg Nice and Smooth B, at least on the record itself. And the track you just heard, of course, was slightly different to the version that came out later on Fresh Records on their debut album in 1989. Now, like I say, this record, which was backed with Skilled Trade, wouldn't chart at the time, but of course as soon as they moved to Fresh Records the following year, all would change, and the rest is history. They would become absolute legends. Love a bit of Nice and Smooth. Now, original copies on Strange Family Records are actually very hard to find, although the listings on Discogs are slightly misleading because many bootlegs have been listed as originals in the sales section. Originals actually have a phone number on and some extra text on the label that the bootleg version doesn't. But for a number of years, I noticed on the Discogs listing there was an incorrect note about dashes through the sevens on the label and how this denoted the original or not. And actually, the bootleg had this as well. So over the years, I think lots of people, unfortunately, have bought non-original copies, been sold bootlegs in fact, but if you look at that phone number and the extra text on the label, it's pretty clear which the original is, and actually even the colour tone of the label is slightly different. I'm getting a bit train spottery there, so I'm going to pause. From there we move to an amazing track made popular by DJ Ivory and Paul S on their excellent Hear No Evil series. That was of course 360 Degrees and a track called Years to Build. Another very expensive record, and another one for which a reissue exists, so you can get this at a considerably lower price. But this is one of those kind of really sought after random rap records, as they often get called. Finally, we played a Bay Area underground classic from Sway and King Tech, known as the Flynamic Force at the time, and a track called We Want to Rock You. So before we get back into the music, I mentioned that violence at live shows was unfortunately on the rise in late 1988. However, a number of artists were looking to reverse this trend at the time, and during October's Get Busy tour in the States, BDP, Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy and Stetsasonic were stopping at cities and colleges all the way across America, talking about the music and its relationship with violence. This was of course partly in response to the fact that a number of venues were beginning to shut out hip-hop due to this violence. Also on the college talk circuit, talking peace as well, were Professor Griff and Terminator X. Hip-hop acts taking actions into their own hands. Love it. Okay, next up, back to the groove charts and the 45 King.
Roll out the red carpet. I'ma start this rhyme about a king, an artist and the hardest working man in the business of beats. Down by law, raw, no need to repeat what I said. You can ask red. The king ain't no joke. That's why the suckers all fled. They ran away, stayed away, out of sight to see. The 45 King indeed, your highness, New York's finest man to program beats made by science. Fiction facts, a lot of rappers rap, a lot of DJs scratch, and a lot sound whack. To us, they're suckers and can't compare. Roll out the red carpet, the king is here. Yeah, sure, he's tall, he won't stall or fall. He got 1,000 different beats and can rock them all the way. He does it in a breeze with ease. Make another DJ say, yo man, he is fresh. The 45 King is deaf, the final line, colon effect, boy. I'm telling you straight on up. He's rough and tough, and he knows how to cut. A record collector, program director. You got money, put it up and I bet ya. When it's ain't all that you got, a little or a lot, you'll get rocked. House, wax, tax, you won't ever come back, Jack. That's how it is, and it's staying like that, y'all. Suckers can't compare. Roll out the red carpet, the king is here. He's on the throne, New York is his hometown. He's down, they can hold his own. Waiting in tons, never on the run, no way. Sucking stage like a shotgun pumping. Hardcore raw, beats that thrill. Make the coolest of the coolest MCs get ill. Like a Brooklyn bum rush in effect. It's the 45 King and I'm Mark Fresh. Hard hitting it, kicking it live. On stage in person, the king and I get busy with beats and rhymes in the crowd out loud, bust like a 9 times out of 10. The king will win, knock a roll suckers down like a Mac 10 automatic weapon. Suckers can't compare. Roll out the red carpet, the king is here. house is here, in the flesh, Markey fresh with my right hand man JJ and a 21 posse, my brother Rashid and a Prince Street posse, and my homeboy Kool DJ Red Alert and the BDP posse, and we're getting bigger, and stronger.
One 3.7 Kane FM.
Party people guaranteed you're safe, that this will be a breakthrough. Live in the place, most definitely, which is the reason why you move, cause the record is funky. Plus I have perfected, which is the main purpose. We begin to tap as soon as you heard this, thumping at a party and shaking everybody. Girls going crazy and start to act rowdy, but they all will submit to be a slave to the rhythm. They dance once they drop until the beat get in them. So move up and down and either back or forth while I continue to rhyme, cause me and D is going off. I will only say this once, no need to be waiting. Move across the floor as if you was ice skating. This is dedicated to the ones that's motivated. See a smile on your face cause the DJ played it. Yes, we are the latest, only doing our best. Here's your chance, here you go, come on and now dance. So just a little bit, what? Shake your behind and let your feet kick, then clap, skip. Then after that, become a lover of a brother with the sweat crowd rap, and everybody would jump as my sounds unfold. If the party wants spirit, then we give it some soul. So warm it up and make it hot and give it all you got. And what you got, you're gonna get and give it our best shot, which is really only right to keep you off the ground. That's why I made it. For you the boogie down soul, clap along in peace and harmony. If you were sick, well this will be the remedy to rock the house, or better yet the place. Now enjoy and feel the bass, because you can't resist the funky beat like this. It's hard, smooth, and also slick. With the help of Kool D, he is beside me, and that's another reason for y'all to get busy. He's here to please, not to tease the crowd. He get them going, get them with it, and get them loud. It's like temperature rising to the heat of a flame, and for y'all to get loose, that's the name of the game. So do it, whatever way that you may want it. Even if you can't dance, at least try to front it, cause I'm here to have fun while I'm leaving them stunned. I've been making people clap since the day of one, as you can see or tell, but yeah, here's an example of what I can do to make the people start to trample. Me and plenty summon any witness while I'm moving many arms in the air. I have them under my spell. I can tell you where you look when you start to yell. Not only that is the fact, the style of my rap keep all the people dead because my sounds attract. Now, just listen what I want you to do. So everybody gather and make a little circle, then grab a partner and put them in the middle and go all out and freak them. It's so simple, but you don't get aggressive, just to show effort. I won't accept it if you try to half-step it, so kick off your shoes, cause I'ma rock till the morn. They panic when I stop until they put the jam on. The radio, stereo, or tape cassette. It be jumping while it's pumping, so you work up a sweat. Now it's time for me to leave because my work's complete. Yo, D, show them a little something, make them move their feet. Come on. My man said G.
Oh, yo, and I can't forget about my man Master J from the east side. And oh, man, my man Johnny is in the house cooling out.
Word. And everywhere, all y'all where you come from is in effect. Peace. We out of here. We out of here. Oh, yeah.
Kane 103.7 FM.
you get away with that? You criticize our method of how we make records. You said it wasn't art, so now we're gonna rip you apart.
Stop, check it out, my man. This is the music of a hip-hop band. Jazz, well you can call it that.
But this jazz retains a new format.
Point. Well, you misjudged us, speculated, created a fuss.
You've made the same mistake politicians have.
Talking all that jazz. Talk, well I heard talk is cheap. But like beauty, talk is just skin deep. And when you lie and you talk a lot,
people tell you to step off a lot. You see, you misunderstood. A sample just a tactic, a portion of my method, a tool.
In fact, it's
only of importance when I make it a priority.
And what we sample's loved by the majority.
But you a minority in terms of thought.
Narrow-minded
and poorly taught about hip-hop's name or the silly game to erase my music so no one can use it.
You step on us and we'll step on you.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Talking all that jazz. That's when you hide the truth. It's when you talk more jazz than proof. And when you lie and address something you don't know.
It's so whack that it's bound to show.
When you lie about me or the band, we get angry. Whip out our pen, start writing again. And the things we write are always true, sucker. Let's get a grip, now we talking about you. Seems to me that you have a problem, so we can see what we can do to solve them.
Think rap is a fad? You must be mad. Cause we're so bad, we get respect you never had.
Tell the truth, James Brown was old. Tell Eric and Rock came out with I Got Soul.
Rap brings back old R&B, and if we would not, people could have forgotten.
We want to make this perfectly clear. We're talented and strong and have no fear
of those who choose to judge but lack pizzazz.
Talking all that jazz.
Now we're not trying to be a boss to you. We just want to get across to you
that if you're talking jazz, the situation is a no-win.
You might even get hurt, my friend.
Sonic, the hip-hop band.
And like Sly and the Family Stone, we will stand
up for the music we live and play,
and for the song we sing today.
For now, let us set the record straight,
and later on we'll have a forum and a formal debate.
But it's important you remember though,
what you reap is what you sow.
Talking all that jazz.
Talking all that jazz.
Talking all that jazz.
C for forever, yeah. Right now, I'm out of England, fresh out of Ghana, listening to the Pioneers of Hip Hop show on the Kane FM with a man like Whirlwind D and a man like DJ Miracle Skane.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show. If you've just joined us this evening, we have our feet firmly fixed in October 1988. Big shout to everybody locked in on the FM dial. Also locked in at www.kanefm.com on the Kane FM player. And of course to my YouTube crew as well. Now big shout to the YouTube crew. What is lovely about people listening to the show over on YouTube is of course we get that interaction and those conversations that take place in the comments. And we hugely appreciate it. So as I do periodically, I've just gone back through the last couple of shows and I just want to shout out our listeners that have been locking in. I know obviously there's lots of people I'm missing out here and I apologise to those, but these are the people that have been commenting, so obviously I know who they are and I've got those names. But of course a big shout out to everybody else that listens on YouTube, Kane FM player or via the FM dial. Obviously I don't know the names so I can't name you all, but I big up to all of you for that. But I just want to big out and take a pause for the Kool applause for some of my YouTube crew. So a massive shout out to Can't Be Copied, to UK B-Boy 7, to Echo V, to NQ Barici, to John McCann and the Belfast City Breakers, to my man Junior Disbrol, Hip Hop Dave, Andrew Watkins, Sean Dowling, Oldham Hotspot, Jerome Weiser, Wayne Emery, Adam Lanceman, Weaponized Records. So much going on there. You need to get that Jazz Kahina album we played last month, really dope. Michael Steinck, Neil Foley, Mr. Quinn, Success in San Diego, Rob MTT, Project C, JP, Phil Wildman, Clapper, Pete Blackburn, Mick Johnson, VJ Ricochet, Frankie Raw, Instrumental Songs, Affleck One, DJ Lays and Raddleman. Big thank you to everybody for locking in, whether I've named or not, because there's a huge crew out there and we really appreciate it. So let's get back to the music, and we kick things off with the legendary 45 King and The King Is Here, which featured Markey Fresh and stood at number 19 on the 1st of October. From there we plotted course for the number 18 spot on the 29th of October, which was Kool D and Technolo G's Now Dance, a great wild pitch release. Shame the duo didn't do much beyond this one, and of course another brilliant Said G production. Finally, you heard the Dominoes mix of Stetsasonics hit Talking All That Jazz. What a tune, and one that filed in at number 15 on the 22nd of October. Now, one of the facets of hip-hop receiving lots of attention in the press at the time was the fusion of reggae and dancehall with hip-hop. In issue 519 of Blues and Soul, which came out in October 1988, Malu Halassa focused on this fusion, interviewing Don Barron, who had collaborated with the Masters of Ceremony. He talked about the fact that the fusion was very natural and in fact could be traced right back to Kool Herc. Of course, by late 1988, hip-hop reggae was well established both in the UK and the US, with Just Ice and KRS-One championing the sound stateside, and of course artists like Longzy D and Asher D and Daddy Freddy developing it over on this side of the pond. I've got to say at this point that for me, no one ever quite embraced that sound so well as Asher D and Daddy Freddy did, especially on their debut Ragamuffin Hip Hop, which we played in last month's show. Love that 12. Okay, let's get back into the music as we move into the higher echelons of the chart and a couple of Juice Crew classics, starting off with Marley Marl and Craig G.
When I get stupid to the point that I'm mentally mad, my rhymes start to flow, so I simply must brag about my style that makes you vibrant. I keep driving until the song turns me to a hip-hop giant. Me and Marley Marl, we're going one-on-one for any sucker rapper that chooses to come. And for me, Craig G, aka the Kingpin, I drop science, can't you tell how I'm singing? They hate how I turn my mic cord to a whip. Suckers just have to flip, cause I'm so hip. Craig G and Marley Marl, we form the ultimate alliance. No sucker can deal when I'm dropping science. 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 Rappers, ask yourself the same question. Why am I best in this profession? Is it because you're scared to step to me, yo? All the things Marley does in his studio. I drop science as if I was Butterfingers. And I know there's not another singer in this lifetime to kick the right rhyme, cause there's not another rhyme quite like mine. And when it comes to having showmanship, I really don't care who you go and get, cause rappers hate me. I'm so defiant and I can get stupid just by dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. And what this means is, we'll be the dopest duo coming out of Queensbridge. Now crews hate us, cause we're extraordinaire. For you to beat us, I think that's sorta rare. These rhymes are dope, that's how I transmit. It's sized perfectly, so that they can fit. You're stepping to us, you need traction. Or you'll be another sucker, miss it in action. You hate to hear it, you'll learn to love it. My smoking rhymes, you'll always think of it. I eat MCs up like a pack of hungry lions, so step out my way, I'm dropping science. 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 The Vernon Posse, along with me, Craig G, is gonna rock it till the crowd begs me to kick the next verse. Your context's worse, like all the others. That's why I give respect first. And believe me, I'm never on another's. Cause as a member of Kool, Chillin' Warner Brothers, I do swear to uphold this title of rap to be the boldest among so many MCs. Yo, Marley, are we out of here?
Yo, money, let's breeze.
I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science. I'm dropping science.
Kane FM.
I'm out of control. I'm out of control.
I'm out of control, give me your ears, y'all. This is a stick up, and after this jam, watch the dust that I kick up. Came to do work and hurt jerks who stutter. Lakers say parquet, man, you're still butter. I waited long enough to get rough and snuff the other brothers who love the tough stuff. We're on a mission to seek and destroy. Am I out of control? Yeah, boy. Who wants a contest? Come on, speak up. I need a little sucker MC just to beat up. If you set foot on the stage, you better look out, or just consider yourself cold took out by the kingpin of corruption, also known as Markey Destruction, the Terminator, Exterminator, Decapitator, also the Mutilator of chumps that be playing the role of hard rocks. Yo, I'm out of control. Don't I? That's why you think I'm a nut. People say I be illin', and I say, so what? I'm supposed to act just like these other MCs? You must be crazy. Crazy. Man, please. This is Mikey D, and I'm dope, right? The baddest mother hubber you ever heard. They tried to stop us before. Now we're back once more to let them know who's the true kings of hardcore. Who's that? Second to none, and
this is how it should be done.
Don't try to front like I can't rhyme, cause you know you're on mine. And anytime I rhyme, I gotta be on time. Hate being rated as only okay. Is someone out there better than me? Thank you. And now that you know, sit back, just watch, don't talk. Yo, I'm out of control. You can't believe it, can you? That's why you're standing in shock. You're saying, damn, I never heard Mikey D rock. Now it's time to hear me rhyme. Bust out a little freestyle. Meanwhile, all of my competition see now. Get up and dance and get off your butt. At the count of 3, I wanna see you throw them hands up. 1, 2, 3. It looks good, y'all. Now you can put your hands down. Cause now I wanna hear a party sound. Say ho! Say ho! Ho! Rappers are rappers, but Mike's much more. I ain't frontin'. What you think I came here for?
to show and prove I'm the move. Actual fact, I'm the best. It's self-explanatory. So won't you tell them, Quest? Talked about, but I've never been confronted by rappers who are jealous of me and always wanted the title that I got, but they just can't get, cause I'm deaf, I'm stupid fresh, and they're the opposite. So I'ma give them a chance since they want it. As far as taking it, don't depend on it, cause I'm not your average rapper, Tux, I cold slaughter. You wanna play me? You lose your quarter. This ain't a game, you know my name, you can't complain, I'm still the same, and I won't change. My rhymes combined with the J Quest cut make a G to 3 G's just for showing my butt. Now, who's the master? I'm the master. Out of DJs, Quest is faster. This is the way that we rock 'em. Rock 'em, rock 'em, rock 'em, rock 'em. This is the way that we rock 'em. We got 'em where we want 'em, since we got 'em, we're keeping 'em there. So don't compare me to another corny MC or his brother. It's Mikey D on stage, and you know I rock. I'm knocking all of these chumps right out of the box. And to those who thought I couldn't do it, how you feel now? You feel stupid, now you wanna be a pal. But let's keep it like you never knew me. You don't like me now? Sue me, tramp, it makes no difference, cause I'ma win a Grammy. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you can't stand me. So when you see me, don't ask for a pound. Don't talk about my posse, cause you ain't down. We don't want you down, cause you ruin our rep, LA Posse. No! Let's step.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Question, I'm taking the time to make a small suggestion. Write a will for your founder's conveniency. Rappers I serve without mercy or leniency. No frame of mind, no heart, I'm relentless. Step to me, I'm knocking you senseless. I planted my seeds, so don't try to uproot me. You do better trying to straight up shoot me. I'm not just a writer, I'm a real idealist. It won't be long until you're trying to steal this. Make your head swell till your eyes start to dilate. Yeah, sucker, you better not violate. Not one MC in the world, I'm afraid. I have you screaming my name like a girl when I slayed her. This is the long, cause I can't take a short take. Softer than cream between pieces of shortcake. There's no chance of you having a mistrial. The very next time that I get dissed out, sit back and write a rhyme stronger than Hercules. Funky boss, I go back and I circle these. Put them together, fix the conjunctions, and I'm a boss rhymes so my brain malfunctions. Dare to degrade my name, that's perjury. War's declared, so prepare to have surgery. Cut you with a rhyme of such a high fidelity. Give a kick like a roll and use it soft as a melody. Since you chalk, my rhymes will erase you. Want a piece of that ass so bad I could taste you. Face rappers from whack, ill to even notorious. You may be clever, you be never victorious. I feel free now that I cleared this. How could I fell off, boy? I helped pioneer this. Boy, I helped pioneer this. Boy, I helped pioneer this. Violators, I go victim when I hear. It's like sick 'em. I transform just like a Decepticon. And once I step to your boy, you're about to be stepped upon. Say rhyme at the back, so consecutive. Appointed raps chairman, the highest executive. No time to grieve, you won't believe I slapped you. Change the time frame and still barely capture. Ask them who's the dead, and if they're not saying me, if he wasn't deceased, then he gotta be paying me. I'm super superb, Mr. Fantastic. No relation to drugs, but this is dope on plastic. Don't try to play heroic and be Mr. Brave Man. My rhymes become a whip and beat you down like a slave hand. If it's what you deserve, I serve you with justice. Be as sharp as a pen and still can't bust this. Just name one time that Shan got jetted on. If you did get light, boy, then who you think shed it on? My rhymes so your mind is like a breath to freshen up. This is not a threat, feel free about stepping up. Once I'm on, I'll think about getting off. Play me closer out of post and I bet that I'll be letting off. Rap is a game that you shouldn't indulge in. My rhymes are so good, they keep my pockets bulging. Do you like to sit back and ride around like this one? Relax, grab the Buddha and proceed to twist one. I think you might as well tell your boys nice knowing you. The next time to see you, I'll probably be hoeing you. Cause I write rhymes in more than just 2 scoops. And Puma's the brand cause the clan makes troops. There's no competition cause there ain't no calm. Fuck around with this and get a mud hole stomp. I feel free now that I cleared this. How could I feel all? Boy, I helped pioneer this. 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 This throne is mine, I'll never sell or forfeit. So all you know-name rappers better get up off it. Although I've been chillin', man, the villain that's still in me. But saying I fell off is worse than killing me. Marley sets the time for the round to be ready by 1, 2, 3.
Yo, man, put him to Betty by.
You cease to exist, I'll be your pitfall. You think this is harsh? That ain't shit, y'all. Placing the ground in wood as encasement. Those that bluff got stuffed in the basement. Most of the time myself I'm kept to, and I'll tame the rep that you're scared to step to. Don't assume I'll leave no room to evade. Getting out that I doubt, so prepare to be slayed. You're neither here nor there, I'm number uno priority. Rapping such smooth groove shows my authority. Shantae, me, Bizzie, and Kane are her proteges. Taking out rush, you know why? We know the ways. We're down with the juice, don't you think that's virtue? Dare to make fun of us and one of us will hurt you. Whoever's the closest, I mean that the nearest will. Remove so many rappers, you'll be calling us Clearasil. I feel free now that I clear this. How could I fell off? Boy, I helped pioneer this. 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 Boy, I helped pioneer this.
Hey yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill, and you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy or get lost.
Kane 103.7 FM, the Pioneers Hip Hop Show in effect. If you've just joined us for the first time this evening, we have fixed our focus on 1988, the month of November. And before moving on, don't forget you can catch the Pioneers Show live on Kane FM once every 4 weeks on a Monday 9 to 11 p.m. over on your FM dial. And also check out www.kanefm.com for that online player, but also the dates of the next shows. Also, big up always to my man Jazz T and my man Miracle and the Boot Record Show, part of the Kane fam, of course, which runs every 2 weeks on a Wednesday 9 to 11 p.m. Again, check out the Kane schedule for those exact dates. First up, we played the first single from Marley's In Control Volume 1 album. That was Drop in Science featuring Craig G, which stood at number 13 on the 1st of October. And the version we played was the one of those 12-inch mixes, slightly different, or quite different actually, to the album version. Album version's dope as well, of course. From there we moved to Queen's legend Markey D and the LA Posse, and a track called Coming in the House, produced by, in fact I think I played Out of Control thinking about it, produced by the late great Paul C. That was the number 10 sound on the 1st of October. And for a final entry in that volley of cuts, we moved to MC Shannon's excellent lead single from his second album. That was, of course, I Pioneered This, the number 9 sound for the 29th of October. And interestingly, at the same time, it was number 1 in the Blues and Soul Science Top 20. Okay, getting back to the news of the month, Run DMC's film Tougher Than Leather was still very much talk of the town. It had been released a month before and unfortunately would flop both critically and at the box office. This period marked a downturn in many ways for one of hip-hop's greatest groups, with their 4th album of the same name, which came out a few months before, not living up to the success of its predecessor, Raising Hell. In fact, in my opinion, opinion anyway, Tougher Than Leather was a brilliant album. I love it, and it's up there for me with Raising Hell, with King of Rock, with their first self-titled album. And of course, it was originally intended to be released in 1987, but unfortunately there were delays that prevented this happening. Now, much of this, so it's said, was due to Russell Simmons trying to bluff Profile Records in order to move Run DMC onto the Def Jam roster. Such a shame, because I think had that album been released in 1987, it would have been hard to touch. Interestingly, album delays nearly always have a negative impact, not surprising I guess. Another example being MC Shan's second album, Born to Be Wild. The album itself, in my opinion, is every bit as good as Going Off or Long Live the Cane, and I will just qualify by saying I love those two albums. Long Live the Cane, one of my favourite albums of all time. But Born to Be Wild was delayed until the end of 1988 in order to let Big Daddy Kane's debut hit the street. Now, by this time, with hip-hop being such a dynamic music, the sound and subject matter had moved on, and so as a result, the album in many ways never reached the heights of Down by Law. Down by Law, of course, being the album that scored the Juice Crew that cold chilling Warner Brothers distribution deal. But in my mind, Born to Be Wild was just as good, and just had some incredible sounds to it. But that happens, and those two albums, Tougher Than Leather and Born to Be Wild, are amongst a group of albums that have been delayed over the years. But those are the two I'm going to mention because they're relevant to the time period we're talking about now. Okay, it's time to hit those top spots, and first up, it's the mighty Sugar Bear.
Are you ready?
Let's begin with a little introduction. There's no need for instructions. My production is beyond the level of living large. We contain more than a posse. I'm not a floozy, go and watch Lucy. Just creating with no delay, no playing. The matter is, can you rock? It's just a J.O.B. to me. That pays a good salary. You see, I'm not a specimen, just a participant. For a while with a new strong island style. Here to have fun, not to be number one. That is the difference between me and you. We're not common at all, so here's your wake-up call. You don't believe me? Just ask St. Paul. Now Peter Paul, Mouser, I'm in joy. Don't play with me because I'm not your toy. I carry the weight, I have much faith, taking my time. So don't downrate, I'm feeling real good. In other words, great, won't hesitate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. I say, dismantle what is made by me, the correspondent. I'm louder than live, hotter than July. Don't ask for sympathy, I won't reply to anything you say. I'll disobey, so lay. Fresh from beginning until the end. I will not start until Web say when. Slow motion has got control. Your mind is gifted with nothing. I'm dropping jewels, my golden rules. You're on delay while I'm on display. The cadence is here, my statements are clear. Scandalize your minds, yo, I'm not having it. But I can carry the weight, I have much faith, taking my time. So don't downrate, I'm feeling real good. In other words, great, won't hesitate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. You wanna, because I'm gonna do what I wanna do anyway. Which way? Up and down goes the sound. You might as well give me a pound, cause I'm always kicking like this. On the rocks with the lemon twist, sealed with a kiss. Points will be proven, some not soothing. You'll be alright, just keep cooling out. I'm here to rock ya, not to stop ya. And if I know ya, I might show ya just a little bit. A show of how my line fits with no tricks. Extreme the dream, it seems that it couldn't be done. It is a heavy load, it weighs at least a ton, but I can carry the weight. I have much faith, taking my time, so don't downrate. I'm feeling real good. In other words, great won't hesitate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. Mixed by my DJ. TM Web D is penetrating. Anything wrong, he was letting out. Big Money Marl. Been down from the very start of the record. Wait a second, yo, who am I forgetting? Yo, Kool, you know what to do. If it's any kind of static, make them run home to their parent. Molly wants a cracker, a parrot, a pirate. Swab the deck made on Flintstone. You're fired. I'm feeling real good. In other words, great won't hesitate. Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate. 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 Yo, G, I'm ready to penetrate.
103.7 Kane FM.
This song does not contain explicit lyrics, but the thought is erotic.
Oh, baby.
Access to her code. Love struck dove is dove's mode. Took a look, dropped my books. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Breakfast was our greetings. Yogurts and birdseeds what I fed. Slipped a note, rocked my yacht. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Jenny only thought about Jimmy, but didn't think about Derwin, the Jimmy who's only a virgin. Steady we go, Jennifer led. Plugging a tune was freedom well said. So what's the fix, oh Jennifer? Can a brother of the soul get swinging?
The downstairs, where we met. I brought records, she cassettes. Lost the break, found her shape. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Transcript showed more than flirt. I love daisies, read her shirt. Grab my jeans, Jimmy screamed. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Morals shaped like a boss. No one can live their life apart. Found a house, aroused my joust. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Her clothes, I did shuck. Just like Dan, I strictly stuck to the punt. She cried, kick it, past the noose was in. Jenny, only thought about Jimmy, but ass was I a virgin, like some kid named Derwin. She said let's try it in the bathroom, but the noose is way above sinks. So to the kitchen she did Dan and came back rapping some ram.
Positions, muscles flex. Dove was lost in a Ghana hex. Passed her test, felt her teddy. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Notions, soothed the mood. Dove was lost in De La Heaven. Screen plug 2, did the do. Jennifer, oh Jenny. Jenny, teased my homeboy Granny.
In fact, she teased so many, she was known as a garden tool. Did her thing while I plugged once. Hope she don't fall fat 9 months from now. I'll tell you what, Trugo ain't ready.
'Warned out was my cater. Mind you, this was 3 days later. The door tuned blue. You guess who? Jennifer O'Jenny. Advance to the radio. Teddy persuaded us to turn off the light. Wanted me to rhyme while she wrapped me up in a ball of twine. No more, I dispatch. Was it Jimmy had met his match? Or could it be the realization all girls own a Jenny? For normal health, I had fought a valuable lesson she had taught. Don't flaunt that the candy is good unless you can with plenty.
One 103.7 Kane FM.
I'm living large as possible, posse unstoppable. Style topical is vividly optical. Listen, you'll see 'em. Sometimes I'll be 'em. Cops, critics, and punks never ever wanna see me in power. Well, that's too bad. Apocalypse now, I'm back and I'm mad. We're coming, you're running, cold and cunning. Ice-T on the mic. Top gunning, after your neck, checking respect, making you sweat. Rhyme syndicate, boy, it affect. The rap motivated teacher talker, now rhyme stalker, we're thrilling. So we're the chillin', the hit offer getting louder than a shotgun. You don't want none. Rhyme Pays was the name of the album, but that was number one. This is number two, the posse grew. We're gonna break through. Power, power, power. Somebody line up the suckers who refuse to recognize the truth. Tie up the punks who refuse to understand the youth. My posse's growing and it's getting larger every day. Detroit, Chi-Town, Pittsburgh, Houston, LA. Come on, come on, come on, toys. Let's play. Circle the calendar, perpetrate a doomsday. Ice-T, fool, man of my own, full grown. I cause havoc when I speak upon the microphone. I'm outspoken, no joking. Getting my face, your jaw will get broken. Laying it, saying it, then you're playing it. Lyrics so heavy that you might try weighing it. Hated by many, but I hate them back. Loved by troopers who know where it's at. You might like, you might think I'm whack, but don't step to me cause the boys stay strapped. I'm taking no shorts, I'm hating the courts, I'm hating the judges. Punk DAs with their personal grudges. I hate the clubs that think with their butts. No hats, jeans, sneakers, no what, no beepers, no gold. Yo, kiss my ass. We'll wait and see who gets the last laugh. We'll have the power. 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 We'll have the power. It starts to pee like pussy. She knows she got it, she doesn't worry, does she? Spending your cash, leaving you in the trash. While your little head's thinking they gone in a dash. They got it, know it, that's why they show it. The power of sex. If man could overthrow it, he'd be king in a day. No way, we get rich, hard, give it away. We're weak, and as we speak, the girls are hawking, sizing me up straight out as I'm talking. You gotta have control if you want the goal. I don't wanna be alone like Stallone, so I keep my mind thinking about the green and stop dwelling on the in-between. I got power. Power, power, power. I'm on a mission, macking hard as a hammer. You take my picture, I might take your camera. My posse, my move, and they move fast.
A fool's moon could be a punk's last, ain't no criminal. Although I used to be, ain't no new jack. Rapping ain't new to me. I've been making records on wax since 1982. Now it's 1988. Finally I'm coming through. That after the 6 years, I'm making okay jams, but now I'm mad. Here comes the body slam, turning out concerts, house in the industry, loving all the fly girls screaming for iced tea, rolling with the syndicate, my unstoppable battalion. 38 solid gold, my medallion, gaining velocity, momentum, and energy. Ice capital T, boy, I got power. Power. So you say that I'm a fake. You really must be a fool. I've been in gym a time and you have probably been in school. Shot back, hit. See my buddies killed. That's the foundation upon the rest of ice tea built. I say what I think. This system does stink. Money you walk, you short, you're writing from the clink. Come on, what's up? You know the laws are full of bull. Prey on the lame, release those with pull power. I know you wanna try it, well check it out. Money can buy it, control and mold the world to do your wishing. The knowledge of power is mine, so just listen. Money controls the world and that's it. And once you got it, then you can talk shit. Power. You'll have the power. Power. You'll have the power. I got the power.
Peace. This is legendary MC Silver Fox of Fantasy 3. I'm listening to Whirlwind D. Let's get it.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. We are nearly at the end of our exploration of October 1988, and to round things off we have a selection of top spots from the month. First up we heard the powerful Power Lord himself, and the flip side to his massive smash, Don't Scandalise Mine, a track called Ready to Penetrate, a former number 1 and holding the number 2 spot on the 22nd of October. From there we move to De La Soul's sophomore single Jennifer, the number 1 on the 29th of October, and finally one of my favourite ever Ice-T tracks, Power, which held the top spot on the 1st of October. So there you have it, 3 killer jams to round off the month. And what a month 1988 was. Okay, let's get to the new music, and as is customary, what I'm going to do is run through the tracks that I'm going to play and leave you with. And I've got to say, there's so much dope new stuff again this month in the bag. So good to see all the fresh hip hop out there. So first up, I'm going to play probably my favourite current US artist. That's Atmosphere, and a track featuring Curious called Kilowatts, taken from his brand new album available on Rhymesayers. And what a beautiful package it is. Rhymesayers really come up with the goods every time. Of course, it's available digitally as well, but yeah, that 4 LP coloured vinyl quadruple cover, whatever it was, just amazing. So yeah, big up Atmosphere, and love that track Kilowatts. I'm then going to do a cheeky one. Last month I played a track from my brand new single alongside Blade and Jar 1. I'm going to play the flip side. It's a track called On the Floor featuring Jar 1, and it's available on AE Productions, available on vinyl as a 7-inch single, and also digitally, of course. We're then going to move to Remark and Murmur, and a track called The More We Know from their current album. Really enjoying that album, got a really nice feel to it. That's available on Elastic Stage and also digitally. We're then going to move to Dan Brown featuring Habitat, a cut called Bread and Butter. That's available on all digital platforms. Big up always to Dan Brown. I always say this, but lots of fond memories supporting big acts alongside Dan Brown and DJ Outbreak. And Dan Brown has a new album dropping anytime now. Look out for it. You know Dan Brown always brings the heat. We're then going to move to Uncle Mike Nitro and a track called Cake or Death, taken from his new album, which is a remix album alongside Speaks. Speaks producing so much great stuff at the moment, and that's available on vinyl or digitally. From there we are going to move to my man Chrome and his new album alongside Buckers the Realist, a track called Norfolk and Ish, and that features Reds, Chrome and Streaks, and that's another one available via Elastic Stage. And then we're going to round the show off with an album I'm really excited about. I've only heard this one track because that's the only one released at the moment, but it's the Master Ace and Tom Caruana album and a track called Freedom House, available on vinyl from TC and Fat Beats Records. So much dope. As always, a huge thank you for locking in. I leave you with Atmosphere featuring Curious and Killer Watts.
I'm just looking at the sky, trying to see the obvious. It was developed in front of an audience. Just tell the doc you needed something to smoke to control the nausea. Scrolling in a bathroom at LaGuardia. The technique's as important as the final results. We should expand the definition of die for the culture. I drink like I'm scared to fly, cause Homo sapiens were born to run away from predators and aliens. Always knew that I was meant to be a worker bee. Didn't know that it would leave a dent in the surfacing. Definitely didn't know dependency and love would add intensity. I'm unable to emphasize enough. Put your hands in the air like you need to be saved before you go beneath another wave. I know I said that I believe that every day's a good reason for me to celebrate, but I think I liked you better yesterday.
Star Wars, like C-3PO gave me the good word. Good as gold, that old leaky, way worse than some good herb. Mixed together with atmosphere, add a beer, and it's absurd. This concoction, no better option, we clear? Yeah, that's word. Triple OG, homie, they know me, tip of the iceberg. She's here forever, coño, never phony, like an iron turd. She's still trying to get it together and rise, like a flying bird. I should know way more about all of this shit, but I'm still out here trying to learn. Don't get it fucked up, it's still whatever, till we fry and burn. In the hands of the Most High, that's why the rest is never a concern. We go to the far limits, authentic, infinite, all in it, all spirit. Y'all feel it, y'all hear it. Hey yo, Billy, what up? And if I'm doing something wrong, hey yo, Slug, we here chillin'. Just talk to me, let me know. Still out here on these city blocks, Monkey Man, atmosphere, 5,000 kilograms.
Kane FM.
Talking about the toys from our formative years before skateboarding
skateboards and BMXs, all my peers before graph and b-boying and attempted to rhyme before buying import singles way back in time. I learned a lesson in life, action man can't fly. Homemade parachutes messed up my eagle eye. Talking Commander lost his voice in the sink at home. Sharpshooter action man was focusing on the zone. This tome is dedicated to the toy with the skin. The rollback I would track with the grip of a limb. Steve Ross and Atcos and Skeletor on his horde. Donkey Kong game and watch, but the best was Satchel Wars. On the floor I'd explore before screens were a thing. Z-Expression was a start for me, never king. Give me putty or a slinky and I'd ask for no more. Just some of the toys that I left on the floor. And the things we did back in the day paved the way for the way we lived. Cars you say, okay, well it was inky at first, then Matchbox and Kool and Hot Wheels will burst onto the scene. Micro machines and all between with the die-cast super fast built for any theme. Ricochet racers, fast-paced and wrist racers, generally wheelie and supercar chasers. AFX slot tracks, supercharged got that. Speed tracks race set, nope, not that. Scare electrics and rusted electrics. TCR lane change, new style metrics. Only ever out when the times got festive. Smash them out the way when the track got congested. So much more like Rough Rider 4x4, just some of the toys that I left on the floor. Just some of the toys that I left on the floor. Just some of the toys that I left on the floor. Talking about the toys from my formative years, before skateboards and BMXs, all my peers, before graph and b-boying and attempted to rhyme, before buying impulse singles way back in time. You might say it's all trivial and I kind of agree, but reminiscing on the past is a way to be free of all the death and destruction and the permanent noise. So kick back with me and don't be one of the toys. Just some of the toys that I left on the floor. Just some of the toys that I left on the floor.
Kane 103.7 FM.
The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves. The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves. I'm old school like a dodger who's artful. On a good day, my cup's half full. On a bad day, it's half empty. I know my mind so the devil can't tempt me. It went Breaking Bad, but it's all good, man. There's a villain in the heart of every good man. I try to keep my mind on my business. What others do's not my business. I'm alright with me and that's good to know. It's taken me some time now for me to grow. Made mistakes along the journey. Made my peace with things that concern me. Every day I live, man, I'm learning more about myself, my head's turning. The 360 now, over 50. And midlife, this life's moving swiftly. I don't need to stress any more than I do. All I need to do is keep speaking truth. The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves. From me to you, the least I can do is keep my sobriety and peace in view. Cause if that goes, it goes back to war. And I don't wanna rock with the world anymore. I did my time in a prison cell. Lived with regret in the depths of hell. A prison cell inside the mind. For the crimes I committed, I paid my time. The karmic law, a cause and effect. I pressed eject, now I pause to reflect. A full appreciation of creation that gives the soul its salvation. I hope on the life for deliverance. In the age of Aquarius given to us, the world we see can be ugly, devoid of any love and ungodly. So here's to the best of a new day. May the good sun shine on you always. The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves. The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves. The more we know, the more we grow, the more we get to know ourselves.
Kane FM.
This is my bread and butter, brother. Bet on another, you best not. The fire that I tend to breathe makes my chest hot. I scorch a microphone and turn it into slag. Burn a drum pattern with my brand, but I pump fags with the strength of a tyrannosaur. Flex on the rhythm, protect what I have, so respect I am given. Affect the context of the way you've been living. Stab a phrase in your mind so it's stuck in your system. Live in the spirit, negativity, don't give it a second thought. I'm open, travel quick like a Concorde. Seeking my design, following my God given path. Rappers try to comment when they don't even know the half. But both staff swings hard, cracking craniums. Pierce knowledge through your skull made of titanium. I got you curious, checking my display again. Garden and leave for you, best plant your geraniums. I say it how it is, you bait your amateurs. I break your barriers and slap the dull rhyme out your carriers. Explode like a firework on your dire work. I'm a dyed in the wall, Mr. Kool, my desire hurts. My backpack's always packed with survival gear. Pen and pad, instrumental piece, and my Bible, yeah. And I don't fear nothing, I'm in my zone. I'll tell you why I'm squeamish when it comes to breaking bones.
Dark night of the soul again, the clouds rolling in. The crowd packed in dark rooms, I put my soul in it. I'm in the whole of it, mainly rate the oldest. Shouldering responsibility, keep the cauldron lit. Words bubble and burst, I stir and stir and stir. Heads come and observe when we exhibit it. Gets absurd the way the lyrics drip, dipping in the bread, the flavour quite exquisite. Everything left behind, set fires in the dead of night. Set aside time to combine the extra megabytes. Next level type, forever wreck the mic. Every second lost could be the best you ever tried. Pacify the acolyte, calculate the alibi. Contemplate reality, eradicate the pack of lies. Calibrate the canon in the shadow of masterminds. Tackle bind the rap with atmospherics, keep the standard high.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
You're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
You see, you can use a hammer to build a house or crack a skull.
Yo! That's rubbish, put your bins out. I'm raising hell if you're in doubt. Pull the pins out, launch grenades off the stage out of space. Telling everybody in that fucking place to their face I'm a prodigy. God is he, honestly, still bombing any microphone, putting his fists with ferocity. Probably MICNITRO, your boat gently down the stream. Thunder on your summer dreams. Summon demons, conjure bars up like evil beings. Seeing things that most MCs are never seeing. Creeping into the cypher like 30 days a night. Biting biters, your little boys are barely teething. Uncle Mike Myers, Halloween idyllic scenes. Mike like a kitchen knife, gleaming in the moonbeams. Who is he, the night breed? Sitting somewhere in between the pit and the pendulum. Purging words are bittersweet, poison to the lips. The wolf in sheep's clothing, the choice is yours, you can get with this. The bridge brings apocalypse, and I'm the troll sitting under it. Chiseling my hand brick by brick, dismantling the goddamn vandalism. But in the form of expressionism, they can't breathe when the pressure hits them. I backhand planets, cause cataclysms, and batter rhythms, your impacts like a satin ribbon. I shut your blood clot mouth, I don't fuck around, I don't flow, I flood it out, rinse suckers out. Even if you knuckle down like King Kong with Thanos gloves on, you couldn't battle God. I knock planets off the axis and orbit. When I talk shit, when I walk in like Galactus and absorb your planet's forces. You need more than an open mic, a TikTok account and ice white nights to even come and fuck with Mike. Uncle Mike clutching mics like nothing's nice. They got a rhyme style icing up your humble pies. You want a slice? Come on guys, chill, Jesus Christ. When I squeeze the mic, leave you breathing like you're running low on oxygen. Your oxymorons getting mauled by the megalodon. Gobble you all up, fly like the hobgoblin, getting on the goblin glider. Rappers start wobbling when I come and slice the mic up. Genetic makeup 78%, break the place chaser. 28% failing basic equations. The pallbearer, the mic scarer, the Nike wearer. Better prepare snare drum, yeah, 1, 2. The thumb slide down the shaft like your mum do. Fuck your whack crew, the fat laces are undo. Tie 'em in knots, Leviathan smash you on rocks. Rock violence, Sebastian Bach. But your hand ain't as cold as my hand. My hand hold sledgehammer, slay rappers out in Lapland. That cold, truth be told, I flow colder. Twice over, eyes cold, I'm bipolar. Bye, turn blind eye, my cold shoulder. Steamroll 'em, hitting them hard like Hulk Hogan. Hold microphone, hold scrotum. Hanging in the buffalo stance, I'm still posing. Closed caption, if you had a lapse in concentration, sit back, I'll explain it. Take you back to basics, back to blackboards and pens and those pages. Back to the cavemen and caves with those paintings. Back to the battle, back to the lab, back to the matter, back to black magic on a black Sabbath. I'm a fucking rap savage. I told him, Mike Nitrogen doing ultimate damage. Ripping the mic to pieces each and every time I fire a mic up. Rappers that I dislike, line them up and tell them time's up. Second-hand rappers are a wind-up. Watch out, find another cipher, try your rhymes out. I'm the fucking illest, you will find out. Hiding in the dark in a hideout. High up, punch your lights out. Spit a little night parasite rhyme to your shell like. Leave a shell shock like, well mate, what did you expect, right? Every time I check mics, my mind is like Bobby Fischer. I see scripture, patterns, pictures, visions, kaleidoscope prisms, pathways and systems. Painting all these different images, the difference is, brother, we're wired different. I try to blend in while you try to be different. You act like a beg, just begging for an edge. I'm stepping off the edge with the voices in my head saying yes, 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 you wanker, what's left? Take your medicine, cake or death. My artwork is Hollywood romanticism, but my life is like concrete brutalism. The truth is my moods are screwed when the moon will move. Lunatic tide shifts tsunami coming soon. I got the power to shift between battle shit and twisted shit. You can't remember when I switched it, but I fucking did it. Cause I'm fucking wicked when I speak it. Listen, past is permanent, your form is inconsistent. Still dark, but I know what I come here for. I make art, you're a fart in a thunderstorm. You're here today, gone tomorrow, man, nothing more. You're a puppet in the middle of my tug of war. Fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all. The mic, I like to weaponize it. The danger zone, I like to step inside it. You know my name, you know my name. The mic, I like to weaponize it. The danger zone, I like to step inside it. You know my name.
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
Team breezy, move along and let time heal it. This is Lantern Man slang full of marsh gas. Dancing around stacks, big facts and some hard cash. Robert Kett, rebel march when we bless the bars. Extra hard yards, move fast when it's Reds in charge. It never stops, iconic shots like Jerry Goss. Henny on the rocks, just watch us till the penny drops. Medieval walls around the cityscape. Sickest in the game, spitting flames while I'm spinning plates. Trying to hold my family down so I don't sleep. Whole team dope on the beats, we keep it so east.
We keep rhyming on the beats. The music lessons, family be vibing on the streets. The whole gang sitting up on Mount Old Heat. A beautiful view of the city without the city beef. Yeah, we keep rhyming on the beats. The music lessons, family be vibing on the streets. The whole gang sitting up on Mount Old Heat. A beautiful view of the city without the city beef.
I got a letter from the government, Roundtree Way. WhatsApp from Buckland, saying rep EA. I open up with that for buckers like UEA. But be in front of Chuck D, Mosh Pit PA. Public enemy, slave a plate, give it a painting on stage. The crowd like chronic red eye, continue raving for days. Death texts and soldier souls be paving the way. Local hip hop on in the kitchen when I'm slaving away. Mixtapes and back to back, I couldn't wait to get paid. Trainers from main source, long before a beat got laced. I'm in city till I die, Jenny Lynn from birth. Been repping EA since Nelson first. Mother was a hell's good nurse, helped the hurt. Went some with her demons and repelled their work. Make a mountain out of mouse, hold them down to earth. For weddings and a funeral before I found my church.
We keep rhyming on the beats. The music lessons, family be vibing on the streets. The whole gang sitting up on Mount Old Heat. A beautiful view of the city without the city beef. Yeah, we keep
Nelson's County. I need just one mic and the people round me. I'm all round wide, but I'm so ill-inspired. I spit that fire till I'm dead or retired. Cathedral spires, we ain't remedial liars. Harry I'm easy with the greasy, but man, the time flies. Dope poetical flows and very red eyes. Yeah, we ain't sold our soul, so it seems like a surprise. I've been serious drinking, not got the faintest idea. It's a heady concoction of the dub, sweat and beer. So I lay down the law, praise what came before. Lit smoke out the bus and streak, sleeping on the floor. We that rebel line, our roots to be renegades. We reboot and rewind back to 07 days. Highlight birds of hell, beats get murdered where we should alight. In the stories that we tell, we ravenous hounds with very feral mouths. We from the east, baby, not the north or the south. You never dumbfound us, flat lounge around us. We ducking them punches, yeah, none of them found us. You're chrome, son, you a VIP. Now I'm a OD on some RZ and B. Shout sleeps and the youth and the crew coming through. Cause when I look back, yo, I done it all for you. You can scan our brains on some Norfolk nostalgia like Sumo said, woo wait is the mantra.